Sweet Connection. It's your girl Rochelle, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to create the Hidden Bunny Oreo. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you like this video at the end of this video, and everything that I'll be going over in front of you here with the supplies I will leave in the description box. So if you're ready, let's get into the video. So let's go over the supplies. What I have before you is Merckens white, super white chocolate. I have some already made buttercream, powdered sugar, Wilton's Piping Bag, Oreo mold, Fondant Roller, straight spatula that I like to use to mix my chocolate, scissors, a very thin sculpting tool, apple stick just to mix for my coloring, spoon, Oreos, and this tool here, this piping tip is a grass tip. The edge on it is sharpened at the end. And I have by Wilton's leaf green food coloring. And I have my fondant in white, pink, yellow, orange, and purple. And the ones in color we're going to use for eggs. So, and the pink we're going to use for the palette of the feet, the bunny's feet. And also I have a butterfly plunger cut out. Okay, so we're going to get started and get to creating our Oreo. So melting our chocolate first, we're going to get started with creating the chocolate cover Oreo. And I'll be using this 6 cavity Oreo mold and melting the chocolate for 30 seconds. Okay, this is the first 30 seconds of me melting the chocolate, and I'm just mixing a little bit of some of the chocolate that's already melted. So being that is not completely melted, I'm gonna go ahead and give it another 30 seconds to melt. Okay, so this is what it turned out to look like after the second time of melting for 30 seconds. And you want to get a good spoon to mix your chocolate well. I like to use a straight spatula and to get a good even mix melted chocolate rather is just simply mixing it well to make sure all the candy melts are melted. Okay, so that you don't have to keep melting it or adding anything to it like parchment crystals or coconut oil. So I didn't add anything to this. This is just the Merckens chocolate melted completely, and as you see, there's an even flow of chocolate. So mixing your chocolate really well helps with the smoothness and flow of your chocolate. So now we're going to take our Oreo cavity, okay, and we're going to go ahead and pour in the chocolate. Okay, you don't want to fill up your cavities, you just want to put enough to cover the bottom. Okay, and just giving it a shake. I'm gonna go 2 at a time. Okay, and inserting your Oreo as so. Okay, now you want to make sure you don't press your Oreos all the way down so that your Oreo is showing through the chocolate. You want to make sure your chocolate keeps the white whiteness on the other end, or the color on the other end, which would be the top of the Oreo. So you don't want your Oreo to come through your chocolate. Okay? And just slightly tapping or giving it a firm tap and putting it in the refrigerator, in the freezer, so that it can harden. Now it takes a good 5 minutes to completely harden, and we're going to come back with finished Oreos. Okay, so while we wait for the Oreos to dry, we're going to get started on creating the bunny bottom. Okay, this is really fun. You're going to be excited and you're going to enjoy this portion because it's really neat. And what we're going to do is start with the white, find it to create the round of the bunny. So taking a small piece, okay, make sure you knead your fondant by just simply rolling it together to make sure that your fondant is smooth. Okay, you don't want any cracks in your bunny's bottom. Okay, so rolling it up in a ball as so. Okay, and you want to choose a side that you're going to work with. So what you want to do is, this will be his bottom, and just take your thumb and press to give a thumbprint in the back and placing it down as so. I'm going to go ahead and create another bottom. And just rolling it to a nice little ball. Okay? And taking your thumb, pressing it, and then forming the bottom. Okay? So now what you want to do is take some pieces to form the feet. And this is real simple. So what you're going to do is take two small pieces, two nice small pieces of white fondant. Okay. And what you want to do is take the piece, you want to roll it up. Okay. This may be too big. Then it may not. Okay. But rolling it up. Okay. And you want to press with your thumb and then squeeze in a triangle form to form the feet. Okay. And you want to place that down. And doing the same with the other foot. Okay. Press, squeeze. Okay. So it's going to be in like a triangular shape. And sizing it up to make sure they're even, about even. So taking a small piece of the pink and taking your sculpting tool. You want very small pieces because the feet are going to be, the feet are small. So you want to break it up in 3 small pieces. Okay. Very small piece. And placing it on your rabbit's foot. Okay, and you're just rolling it up with your thumb and index finger and placing that one on the opposite side. Okay, so breaking off another piece. You don't want them too big, but you want them to look perfect. And placing this one, third one there. Okay. And if you want to just take your sculpting tool and just round it out. Okay. So you're going to do the same thing for the other feet as well. And I'm going to bring it up closer for you guys to see. And I'm going to go ahead and as you see, I'm not adding anything to it, but if you find it don't stick, go ahead and just dab some water to one end and just apply it to the feet. You don't want to do too much. Real simple. Okay. And we have created the bunny's feet. So gently picking it up. And that is the bunny's feet. So now you do want to take some water and just rub with your brush, putting it on the back and then placing it up against your bunny's bottom. Okay. Making sure you keep that rectangular shape though. Okay. Now taking another small piece, this is gonna be the bunny's furry tail. Okay, so rolling it in a ball as so, and placing it right at the top, and you just want to take your finger and just form it around, taking your sculpting tool. Just gonna pick that up for you guys. Okay, taking your sculpting tool and the real sharp end of it and just begin to poke around for the tail. Okay, now what I like to do, I have food scissors. I like to take the scissors and open them up and just go around the fondant. Okay, it makes it look like it's the furry tail. Okay, and just go all the way around. And then once you do that, then you can take the sculpting tool and just go into spots that you may have missed, because you want the tail to look completely furry. Now that we have our bunny bottoms completed, we're gonna go ahead and make some eggs with the other color. Okay, so just taking a small piece of the other colors. Okay, making sure that the fondant is smooth, and you're just gonna form a small portion to make an egg, and you just shape it up as so, and that is going to be a purple Easter egg. And the same you do for the orange. It don't have to be too big. And we're just gonna make it like an oval shape. And we're gonna have an orange and purple egg. Okay, so we're making 2 sets to go on the other side. And we have formed the eggs. Okay. So now we're going to take the yellow, putting a little powdered sugar down. Because now we're going to roll out and create our butterfly. Okay, rolling the fondant to smooth out your fondant. Okay, pressing it down and just rolling it back and forth. Okay, putting a little powdered sugar on there. Now you can use powdered sugar or starch. I prefer starch, powdered sugar. Taking your plunger, don't press, but press the top. You're just going to firmly press down, then press, bring it out, and you have formed your butterfly. I'm going to go ahead and create another one. Press down, and then press the button. And if it gets stuck in there, that's fine. That's why we use the powdered sugar or the starch to help it pop out. Okay, so we have 2 butterflies. Now what I'm going to do is bend the butterfly. Okay. Taking this little cup, it's like a holder, and I'm just going to form the butterfly to where the wings, like the butterfly is flying, the wings are going. So you want the butterfly to be bended a little bit. So just setting the butterfly in there, and it's going to form the bended shape. Okay. Alright, so we're going to set that over to the side, and we're going to now mix our buttercream and the color green to create the grass. Alright, taking the buttercream and using the leaf green Wilton's food color, taking the apple stick, or it can be a toothpick, and just taking out, I just dabbed in, taking out enough to color the fondant. Okay, it don't require much at all. And taking your spoon and mix it until it all turns green. Okay, so you want to make sure you mix it very well so that the color comes in, instead of you constantly adding more color. Okay, and if you want a desired color, you can add more. If the color is too light, just simply add more to your buttercream and mix well. Okay. And I believe we're good to go with this green. Now, taking your Wilton's bag, opening it. Now you want to take your piping tip, adding it to the bag. Okay. Taking your scissors and cutting off that section. And if it's not going through, go ahead and cut enough. Just size it up enough so where the tip don't come through the bag. Okay, so that's enough for it to come through. And then adding your buttercream. To the bag. Bring it all the way down, and then we're going to bring out our Oreos and begin to pipe for our grass. All right, be back so we can put everything together. So now that we have our Oreos in front of us, simply removing your Oreos, just tip it over and they easily come out. Okay, don't want them going all over the place, but as they come out, they look marvelous. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do 2 of the Oreos. Remember, do not keep your Oreos in there too long because they will begin to crack. So we want to make sure we keep our Oreos in there until like 5 minutes or so. But taking them out in enough time so they won't crack. Okay? So taking the your piping bag, and then taking your Oreo and just press and go around, going up and down as so, and this creates the grass look. Okay? You want to cover the whole Oreo, and doing the other one, just completely cover the top of the Oreo, and I'm just going in an up and down motion as I'm pressing the bag. Okay, and if you want to give more to your Oreo, you can do so. All right, now that we have our Oreos all grassed up, let's apply our hidden bunny. Okay, make sure this buttercream is off my hand. Placing the bunny in the center and adding the eggs to the side of your bunny. Okay, and then removing the butterfly. You can add your butterfly over here. It's on the side. And that's how you create the hidden bunny. Okay, bottoms up, huh? So there you have it. We have created the hidden bunny covered Oreo. So there you have it. We have created the chocolate covered hidden bunny Oreo. Okay, if you have enjoyed this tutorial, give it a thumbs up. You know your girl Ro coming to bring you life. And once again, don't forget, if you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Give this video some thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section and let me know how you enjoyed this video and if you're ready to see more of Ro's creations. Alright, so it's your girl Ro, about to go, and I will definitely see you in the next video. Bye bye.